What up, guys? What up? So, there's a couple things I want to talk to you about today. Number one is, look at this freaking scenery. Let me show you where I'm at right now. What? So beautiful. So beautiful. Oops, I'm trying to flip this back. What's up, guys? So, two things. Number one is, hello from Las Vegas. Again, yes, I am back in Vegas. The other thing is, I would never live stream like this in the past because I was like, oh my God, what if somebody says something? Like, what if someone's offended? Well, guess what? Like, it's a swimsuit, so get over it. No problem. I apologize if this is whatever, but this is life, okay? So there's that. Second of all, what's up, Kyle? What's up, Mike? Hey, Emily. See your little faces popping up here. I want to tell you guys something. So I want you to ask yourself something. You're all hustling, right? Like, you're all working really fucking hard. Like, what are you working so hard for? Like, what are you working hard for? What's up, Jordan? You're working for your music career. Good for you. Make sure that you enjoy life, though, along the way. And I don't necessarily know exactly what, I'm sure you are, but that's the biggest point for me. Is like, what are you working so hard for? So, like, for me, I bust my ass, and I've been busting my ass for a few years for this, like what I'm doing right now. You know, I woke up this morning in an amazing penthouse condo in Vegas, and I came downstairs and I sat at the bar and I got good food, and I sat there and worked for a few hours and talked with my clients that are across the country. And then I sat by the pool and I've been conversating with them, you know, all day today, off and on. It's not like I've been grinding the whole time, but getting my shit done nonetheless. And I was sitting there thinking, and I'm like, dude, this is what I'm working so hard for. And it made me wonder, like, what are you guys working, like, what are you working for? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you working your ass off every single day for a reason? Or, like, what is it that you're working for? So that is a question I just wanted to, like, bring up for you guys, because I think it's uber important that we think about that, and that we're really, like, that we keep that fresh of mind. And number one, like, not only continue working for it, but also make sure that, like, are you ever actually letting yourself have it? Because that's the big question. Like, I know for a long time, like, I go through these spurts while, like, I'm working for this freedom, working for these things, but then I never let myself enjoy it, you know? Like, okay, Kyle, so you and Annie are coming here next week. That's awesome. Good for you. I know you've been busting your fucking ass. Like, you've been working diligently to build your business so you can enjoy your life the way you want it. So I'm glad that you've allowed yourself, like, Kyle and I spent, you know, last weekend together, or 2 weekends ago together in the desert doing something completely random for racing. And, like, the fact that he was able to do that with his family is really cool. So you and Annie coming here too, it's just such a great, like, way to remember to stay where you need to stay and be able to keep things and keep yourself aware of the fact of, like, okay, you're busting your ass, you're working really fucking hard, right? But, like, what are you working really hard for? Like, that's the biggest thing. Make sure that you're actually allowing yourself to have those things that you're working so hard for. Let me see here. Why is this not letting me do stuff here? I can't see. There it is. Emily, to be debt-free, a better mother, and a happier person. So see, and I know I saw you, Emily, like, last week, go and take some time spontaneously with your family. Like, that makes you a happier person, a better mother. You know, those are things that, like, you have to allow yourself to, like, yes, what Kyle just said, work hard, play hard, allow yourself to be able to enjoy the things you're working so hard for. And, like, that's the thing that I think a lot of people have frustration with. It's like, dude, look, okay, yes, I work really fucking hard. I do. But I do it on my terms. And I can do it laying in. See these little lounge chairs? See those beautiful white lounge chairs right there? I'm, like, sweating. That's why I'm sitting in the shade right now, because I'm, like, dying. Those white lounge chairs, these ones right here, they're sitting in the water. So you're, like, halfway in the water. But the one on the end, you can reach the side of the pool. So I've been sitting with my phone there under a towel so it doesn't overheat. And I can sit there and do my work and, like, check notifications from clients and respond and manage the businesses I manage and do what I need to do, you know. And there was a time where I'm like, no, I have to be in my office, I have to be hustling all the time, like where I would have sat up in the suite for hours, which I did for a little bit this morning, but like, you have to be able to allow yourself to enjoy and have the things you're working so hard for. Like, that's the fucking point. Like, you can't take it with you when you die. So remember that and check in with yourself on the things that you're working so hard towards, you know, like the lifestyle is what I live for. So there's no reason that I can't, like, my clients don't give a fuck if I'm sitting poolside as long as I'm doing my work. They don't care where I'm at, you know? So I have to remind myself of that. Like, I can sit here and listen to this, like, they have the most, here's the deal. You guys know I love 90s pop. If anybody who follows me on Snapchat knows I love 90s pop music. Like, it's like going out of fucking style. And they've been playing nothing but 90s pop music all day long. And so I've been like in heaven all day by this pool. But still, again, you can set up life the way you want to. But what I want to just remind you of is, like, you're hustling, you're grinding, you're doing all of this work and you're setting all this shit up. But make sure you allow yourself to enjoy it. Like, that's the fucking point. Like, that is the point. Kyle, set up a business. You can run it from anywhere. That's the supreme boss move. For sure. I mean, absolutely. You know, I'm with a group of people who are all very successful, and they ask me, like, what are you doing? Well, I need to spend a little bit of time working on my business this morning. And they're like, okay. And they get it. You know, oh, that's pretty cool that you can create or work from wherever. I'm like, yeah, I created it that way. Like, I set it up like that, you know? That's, and the fact that I'm getting to that point where I'm allowing myself to actually do it, and I don't have guilt over it, and I don't have concern over it, because I know that I'm doing what I need to do and I'm creating what I need to create. Like, there's the beauty behind all of it. You know, like, I spent this morning sitting at the freaking poolside bar, eating a breakfast sandwich, drinking coffee, completely and utterly filling out 5, like, God only knows how many millions of dollars worth of contracts for a client. Like, fucking epic is that? I'm like voxering back and forth with him, like, hey, you'll totally approve of the fact that I'm sitting poolside doing this. He's like, hell yes, it's amazing. So, you know, like, you create what you create, you know, and I just want you guys to remember that and don't let yourself forget it. And that's the whole point of what I'm doing and what we all are working towards, right? So just don't get too caught up to forget about that part of it. That's what I'm working to, like, that's what I've worked so fucking hard for to create. Mike, I'd rather be where you're sitting poolside instead of the office. Yeah, but Mike, guess what? Like, you're creating what you're working towards, Mike, right now is creating this lifestyle where you could be doing this and your business is still running. You can answer some text messages, you can answer some phone calls, and your business is still running. Like, you are laying the bricks and the foundation for what you need to be able to do this. And, like, that brings me to my next point. Like, that thing you guys keep hearing me talk about, this foundational work and this mindset work and all this stuff, like, that's what you need, and that's what comes into play to be able to create all of this, is having that. Like, Mike is a private client of mine, so me and Mike have been working together for a long time on building the foundation that you need in order to create this shit. And, like, that's what I want to kind of unwrap and, like, rip the Band-Aid off of in order to show you guys how to do that, because it is extremely important and it is possible. But it's one of those things where you do have to create, there's a method to the fucking madness. And, like, I want to teach that to you guys. So when I sit here and talk about that foundation, like, if you're feeling like you can't create this or you're stuck, like, you need to jump your fucking ass into that program, because I will show you how to create this, because I created it myself. Like, nobody handed this to me. I busted my fucking ass to create this, and I've helped so many other people create it too. So I'm going to share all of that with you, and that's why I'm so passionate and so, like, pumped the fuck up about this. So again, all the details for that program will be launching soon. So if you guys are down to learn more, just send me a message, a PM. I'm doing it all super, like, exclusively. So if you want more details, send me a PM. I'll send you the information, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, then I'll send you, like, payment stuff and all that good shit. But, like, I'm sick of fucking around. Like, I want you guys to create this. Like, I'm done dealing with, like, being around the bush. Like, let's create this shit. Let's do this. Let's be epic and create whatever we want in our lives. So, like, if you're in, obviously, send me that PM and let's do this shit. Like, it doesn't matter what stage you're in your life, your business, or if you're working for someone else, it doesn't matter. Like, this is all a state of mind. We can create it. So hit me up. Like I said, Mike just kind of opened that conversation part here. Emily, my little hobby business I can do from home or wherever, growing one step at a time. Emily, I'm so fucking proud of you, honestly. I hope you're still on. Like, I've watched you become so confident and so much more open to the abilities and the opportunities and the time frames and time management. Like, you're an amazing mother and wife, and you run your household, and you're not running a business. And like, I've seen your positivity and your mindset shift, and you're like proof that all this shit works. And it makes me happy. It makes my heart super happy. Kyle, it takes time. It took me 2 years. Yeah, absolutely, Kyle. It just doesn't happen overnight, and that's the beauty of it. Like, I've been working on creating the mindset around it and the foundational part of all of it, and that's the whole thing. Like, that's what this program is going to be about, because it does not happen overnight. It does take time. You're awesome. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good one. I just ordered some lunch. I'm super stoked to eat. Jeff, on my way to the gym. This got me pumped up. Yay, Jeff, I'm excited. Good. That's awesome. Go kick some ass in the gym. I know you're gonna. But I'm getting my lunch. I just wanted to pop on and say this to you guys. Like, I feel like this is a part of the journey that nobody stops for a second and thinks about. So I just wanted to say that and share this beautiful atmosphere with you. It's so gorgeous. Like, thank you, Las Vegas. Like, look at that. It's the building I'm staying in. So epic. But I'm gonna go eat my food and keep doing what I'm doing. You're very welcome, Emily. I love giving credit where credit is due. So you are very welcome. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Go be awesome. Kick some ass. Mike on the bike last Thursday speaking thing. Thursday time off today as we plan. It's getting there. Absolutely. You are getting there. You're creating your reality. You're creating it. You're setting the groundwork that needs to be there so that you can do whatever the fuck you want, wherever you want to, Mike. And I cannot wait for you to fully get there, because it's already starting to happen and it's super exciting. But you guys are amazing. Have a great rest of your day. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you shared. I feel like this is a message that so many people need to hear. So I love all of you and appreciate you. And if you liked it, please thumbs up and share it. Again, so appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.